Wow. Wow, guys. Don't even know where to start on this one. So, I wasn't going to make a video today, guys. I really wasn't. I just had back-to-back conventions. I'm actually pretty tired, pretty worn out. Actually, let me flip this thing around. It's like shining gold light all over my face. Let's change it to silver light. There we go. That's probably not going to look so washed out now. So, yeah. If you guys read the title, it's true. Ethan from H3H3 Productions just called out the Wall Street Journal for faking a screenshot that caused all of this drama that's been going on for a couple of weeks now. If you guys have been watching the news, you probably already know that so many people have had ads removed from their videos. Big companies have pulled out from advertising. All of this massive response started with the Wall Street Journal basically slandering YouTube, saying that they were putting these large companies' advertisements onto videos that had racially discriminating and charged statements in their titles and the video content and everything like that. And it caused a huge outrage. And even I, for one, wanted Google to do more to stop this from happening, and I felt terrible that it was happening, and I thought that it was within the advertisers' rights to pull out from the platform. Well, today that all got shaken up. It's completely changed now, because after watching Ethan's video, it's pretty damn clear. And here, let me see if I can rotate the camera a little bit here, so you can see there he is in the background. If you guys want to see his video after the stream, I will link it down in the video description. I'm going to go ahead and just change that so the lighting's not all completely screwed up. Let's see if I can turn this off. Come on. Off. There we go. All right. So, in a nutshell, let me get into it. There's enough people in here now that we can talk about it. But this is a live stream. If you're watching it live, that's awesome. Welcome to the stream. If you're not and you're watching the recording, please feel free to comment down below. I will be actively monitoring comments on this video. In a nutshell, Wall Street Journal has, at the worst, photoshopped images to basically force a lot of companies to pull out advertisement from YouTube, thereby crippling creators like me and other people, and not even the big guys. Like me, it doesn't affect too much. It's the little guys that it's really kicking the crap out of. And Google is like, oh my God, reacting, trying to earn back the trust of these advertisers for supposedly putting advertisements on racist and inflammatory videos from these companies. But Ethan, if you watch his video, it's pretty damn clear from the evidence that the Wall Street Journal faked the image. They faked it. Actually, I'm going to turn this light off. Maybe it'll be better with it off. They faked the image, guys. They absolutely faked it. Or at worst, they just didn't do any research, and they literally just took screenshots that were doctored from people that were trying to get YouTube damaged. But I have a feeling that Wall Street Journal sees YouTube as a competing platform, and they actually do want to hurt them. And that was probably the drive behind this. But luckily, Ethan was brave enough to come forward and do the research and actually get the evidence. And I believe he's one of the first people to actually show without a doubt that the Wall Street Journal screwed up. So as of this moment, I will be boycotting the Wall Street Journal. I hope that you boycott the Wall Street Journal. I hope that you tell everybody, you retweet his video. You don't have to retweet this one, unless it's like other people that watch my channel. Go retweet the video that I'll have linked in the video description after the stream. We need to get as many eyes on this as possible, because right now advertisers are pulling away from Google because they think that Google is supporting racism and all these things by putting their advertisements on these platforms. They think that they're actually causing them to have a bad image, and all of this stems from fake news. It seems like fake news is the new norm these days, like all the way through the presidential election, not to make this political and everything, but we're being manipulated. Everybody's being manipulated into thinking a different way, and I feel terrible for assuming that YouTube would do something like this. Hey, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I think that YouTube, I feel bad myself because I thought that it might have been YouTube not promoting it on purpose, but it might have been their mistake allowing this to happen, and they were basically causing advertisers to appear on videos that they would never want to be affiliated with. But as it turns out, no, Google actually does a good job of policing the videos and the advertisements that go onto them. And some might even say they even do too good of a job policing them. And a lot of videos that the ads should run on in the first place are not running on them. So I don't even know what to think, guys. I did not expect to make a video today, but this pissed me off. I am exhausted. I didn't sleep last night. And I watched Ethan's video, and oh god, like I haven't been that mad in a while. I actually, it took me a little while to calm down before I shot this live stream, because I really didn't want a whole live stream of me just yelling expletives the entire time, even though I'm sure you guys probably would have enjoyed it. But the fact that the Wall Street Journal did this, normally I would say the Wall Street Journal would be a credible news outlet, like compared to other things like Fox News and everything. I mean, it's a no-brainer. They're a credible news outlet. But no, that changes today. I will not trust anything from the Wall Street Journal, and honestly, neither should you. And the shit that they just tried to do to YouTube and Google to try to defame the platform, to drop the advertisers and everything to help themselves, they need to be like seriously punched in the face for this. So the Wall Street Journal's done for me. I don't care if they publicly apologize. I don't care if they try to pin the shit on somebody else saying, oh, but the evidence for the story came from somebody else. No, as a news institution, it is their job to get it right, guys. It is absolutely their job to do the research and make sure that those are not doctored photos, and to talk to the right people at Google to figure out if the information is right and matches the evidence that they have. They didn't do any of that shit. They just ran with it because they were like, they wanted it to be true. The Wall Street Journal wanted it to be true, not that it was true. And we have H3 Productions to thank for outing that. And I'll tell you what, Ethan right now from H3, I don't know if you guys follow him. He's been dealing with a lot of legal struggles around fair use and other stuff, and he does a lot of edgy stuff. I'll put it that way. I won't say that he's a channel that I regularly watch, but he definitely puts his ass out there on the line. He's been going through a lot of legal struggles lately, and the fact that he's willing to come forward against such a big news institution like that, we should all have his back on this, guys. Whether you like the guy or not, we should all have his back on this message. And the Wall Street Journal seriously needs to be kicked in the nuts. They need to publicly apologize to Google and YouTube for getting it wrong. And better yet, they need to go to every single one of those goddamn advertisers and tell them that they lied. That includes, hold on here, I got a list. Let's see what and it's not all of them, but here's some big ones. Pepsi is huge. Pepsi pulled out. Walmart pulled their ads from the platform. Starbucks, right? Biggest coffee company on the entire planet, pulled their ads from YouTube. ATT, Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, the company that makes like most of the products that your kids probably use. Amazon, probably the largest retail outlet on the entire like internet retail outlet on earth. And Volkswagen. Well, Volkswagen I'm not too worried about because they lie about the emissions on their cars and shit. So they're kind of, even if this was true, they're basically just as bad. So I don't know why they had a problem with it. But that's just a few of the big companies that have pulled out. And guys, this is the crazy thing. When you have advertisers pull out from YouTube, and first I would like to clarify and say that I fully support that any company should have the right to pull their ads from YouTube. They should not have to consider how it's going to affect the economy of the people on that platform stuff. They should be able to just take their ads away, no problem. But they need a reason to do it. And the reason that they were doing for it was false in this case. They would still be on the platform today, which means that the Wall Street Journal intentionally hurt hundreds of thousands of YouTubers' revenue streams, completely destabilized the platform, and they give zero shits about it. So I say that we all put it right back in their face. I want every single one of you guys to go tweet, Facebook, Instagram, I don't care, wherever the Wall Street Journal is, you should be telling them that this is bullshit. They got caught in their lie, and they need to make it right. And I would like to see the Wall Street Journal take a huge hit, and I would like to see all those advertisers leave their platform and come back to Google. I would like to call out and message these guys. I want you guys to tweet Pepsi. I want you to tweet Walmart, Starbucks, ATT, Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, Amazon, and Volkswagen, and any other company that you know that pulled out from YouTube. I want you to message them on all their platforms, flood their Twitters, flood their social networks, telling them that they need to basically take their advertising back to Google because the Wall Street Journal screwed up, and point them to Ethan's video so that they can go see the evidence and see that that was complete slander against the platform, and they should not have pulled out. And I want you to tell them to pull out from the Wall Street Journal. If Pepsi, Walmart, Starbucks, AT&T, etc. are advertising on Wall Street Journal, I want them to pull out, because why would they want their businesses affiliated with fake news and slander, defamatory stuff, and things that literally screw with the economy? And thank you guys for the donations. I'm sorry I'm not reading them out. This is something that just outrages me. I just want to get it all out. I haven't seen anything this big in a long time, guys. And again, sorry about the voice. I lost it. I was down at a charity event yesterday in Longview, Washington. Cowlitz Gamers for Kids. It was a great time. Showed some 3D printers off to a bunch of people that are in retro gaming collecting. We 3D printed some NES controller stuff. It was really cool. And I just got back from Indiana, Goshen, Indiana, like Amish country, at a Maker Faire. So my voice is rough. And again, I wanted to rest today, but there was no way in hell I was not going to live stream to you guys about this after I saw that video. My jaw absolutely dropped. I hate drama, guys. I absolutely hate drama. I hate people that just use shit to get views. That's not what this is. That's why I want you to share Ethan's video and not my video. I don't want you to share this live stream. I want you to share Ethan's video. So go to H3 Productions on YouTube and you share his video, because people need to know about this shit. Because as a YouTuber myself, guys, I'm a career YouTuber. I don't have a day job. This is my job. I have an incorporation. I am incorporated under S-Corp status for my business. I pay taxes. I have separate bank accounts. I take payroll. All of those things from this job. This is my job. And advertiser revenue is one of the biggest chunks of how I get paid. And when other people mess with the platform, and again, I am supporting advertisers pulling out if it doesn't fit their business, if advertising on my videos doesn't make them their ROI that they're looking for, a return on investment, I fully understand that. But when bullshit slander like this hurts a platform and damages the place where I work, when it's unjustified. Now, if it's justified, that's a completely different story. But when it's unjustified, the damage that has been done cannot be easily undone. You can't just go back and get those hundreds of millions of dollars in advertiser revenue that was lost. You can't go get that back to the people that created the videos. And I think that that is absolute bullshit. So another thing I would like each and every one of you to do that can, I know not everybody has the money to do this, but I would like each and every one of you that can to sign up for YouTube Red. Because by doing YouTube Red, you are supporting YouTube and you are supporting creators like myself without having to deal with advertisements. You just turn advertisements off entirely. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, I can do that with ad block. But when you do it with ad block, we don't get anything as creators. And then we all start drying out and dwindling down. So YouTube Red, it comes with music. You can download videos to watch in the background. It comes with a lot of functionality that's actually quite cool. I like YouTube Red myself. I would like everybody to sign up for YouTube Red, because then everybody that you watch, you're automatically supporting them with each video view, and your dollars go to the people that you like, the people that you watch. They don't go to everybody else, and you don't have to deal with the ads. And if you guys can't afford to do the YouTube Red thing, then guys, please don't use ad block. It hurts content creators. Or if you do use ad block for those occasional porn sites that might infect your computer, you might consider whitelisting YouTube, or at the very least donate a couple of dollars directly to the content producers that you guys enjoy to watch. Honestly, a $2 or $1 donation is going to cover a year's worth of ad revenue that you would have generated for that channel had you watched the ads. It's literally that little. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. So definitely support people, support the platform. I am confident that Google and YouTube does everything that they can. And again, I think they even go a little too far. I almost think that they need to figure out some stuff to back it off a little bit. But between the YouTube heroes, the auto-detect algorithms and everything, if you're putting the N-word in the titles of your videos, you're putting profanity in the title of your videos, YouTube is shutting that down, guys. They are shutting that down almost immediately. Advertisers are not being on those videos, while simultaneously they're allowing those videos to exist on the platform because they don't want to be known as the company that killed freedom of speech. Now, there are exceptions to that rule, of course, there always is. And I don't agree with some of the videos they remove, and I don't agree with some of the videos they allow to stay. But overall, I think that they do what they can to make it a good experience for the content creators and for the viewers alike, considering how big of a pool it is. But this bullshit that the Wall Street Journal just pulled caused irreparable damage to the platform, irreparable damage to a lot of content creators. I've been getting flooded with messages all week from people saying that their revenue got like slashed in half. Now, there's a lot of people that it hasn't affected. There's a lot of, because the ads that run on your channel are based on your content. My content is very diverse, so I get ads from all different kinds of things. You might get a Johnson & Johnson ad, on something where I'm doing something with my kid, for instance. Some of the tech YouTubers actually don't get hit very hard for this because there's not a lot of tech companies that really pulled out. But everybody's affected on some level, but some more than others. But honestly, guys, the Wall Street Journal is absolute bullshit. I think you guys should go and tell them that they're absolute bullshit and tell them that their journalistic integrity just got taken down by a YouTuber named Ethan that makes videos of him doing silly shit out in public. Yeah. That's got to be embarrassing to them, guys. The Wall Street Journal took fake news to a whole new level. And it's one thing to just lie about something. Anon just said he's unsubbing for shilling YouTube Red. Anon, you can fuck off, buddy. Because I'm not shilling YouTube Red. You know what I'm doing? I'm shilling support for content creators. And if you can't see the difference there, I don't want you on my channel anyways. You can just fuck the hell off. I don't want people like you around here. You're a piece of shit. I want supportive people around here that enjoy content. People that enjoy what creators have to say and what creators do. And above all, want to support them in some way. Whether that be just watching an ad at the beginning of a video or even just retweeting or sharing that video. YouTube Red is just one option where you cut the ad revenue completely out of the picture while still supporting the people that you enjoy. And the only reason I'm responding to that comment for you guys is because there is only 1 in 1,000 little shits like that, who I guarantee you he's just some 11 or 12-year-old kid sitting in his mom's basement, probably couldn't steal her credit card, because he already got caught the 2-3 times he already did it to sign up for Pornhub Red or whatever their version of subscription services. I know, savage, right? He's like, oh my god, I'm burned. No, he's not even here, dude. He already unsubbed, right? If we see another comment over there from him, we know he didn't unsub and he was just talking BS. But anyways, I'm just joking around, guys. Honestly, support the creators. Support Ethan above all. Ethan is going through some crap, guys. H3 Productions. He is going through. I've been watching the struggle he's been going through with. $50,000 a month legal fees fighting fair use crap. Support him, guys. Support your favorite creators. I don't want to run this video any longer, but I will link it down. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to edit it, and I'll put all the information in the video description so you guys can come back and get it. But, Ethan, thank you so much, if by chance you watch this, for outing this and making this known. Thank you to people like Boogie2988 and stuff, talking about how to properly support creators and talking about the subject. And thank you to everybody that held onto the platform and did the research and ultimately came to the conclusion that the Wall Street Journal was just posting fake news to try to damage a competitor. The truth is, if you want to compete with another platform, you need to compete with the platform. You don't pull this Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan shit. You don't go break the competition's kneecaps. Hey, what's up, Andrew? You can stop spamming hi now. You don't go break the competition's kneecap. You create a better platform. You don't win a race by stabbing your opponents, right? It just drives me absolutely nuts. And the only way that we fight is by letting people know when the bullshit occurs. And the Wall Street Journal has got a shitstorm coming their way. And I hope that tomorrow I open up my news feed and it says that Pepsi, Walmart, Starbucks, ATT, Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, Amazon, and Volkswagen all have pulled their advertisement permanently from the Wall Street Journal. And I hope that the Wall Street Journal publicly apologizes to each and every one of those companies for falsely accusing YouTube of supporting racism and allowing ads to run on bad videos. Google and YouTube have messed up a lot, guys. I will tell you right now, I'll be the first to say they have messed up a lot. They have hurt content creators. They have hurt viewers. They have done a lot of damage. But finally here we have an instance, which I would say by and large is the biggest thing that's happened across the board this year and probably last year combined with YouTube in regards to the content creators and the people on the platform. This is the biggest. And it's a freaking lie, guys. It's a freaking smokescreen thrown up by the Wall Street Journal. And I already let Wall Street Journal know on Twitter that I am boycotting them. I will not read their shit. I will not click on their shit. I will not give any. I'm not even going to read their stuff to look for fake news anymore. Because I am not going to give them that click. I am not going to give them that view. Because that company needs to seriously reevaluate the shit they're doing. And they need to realize that when they're doing stuff like this, they're not just hurting YouTube. They're not just hurting Google. They're hurting me. They're hurting my family. They're hurting my friends. People like Ethan, H3 Boogie, all these guys, Philip DeFranco, even like guys like Ben Heck and stuff like that. Actually, Ben Heck's probably not affected by this because he does his own in-stream ads. He does like pre-roll type ads, or mid-roll ads. But still, guys, it's absolute bullshit. I can see there's 2,300 people in here right now. I hope that the majority of you guys agree with me. If you don't agree with me, feel free to leave it down in the comments. Also, come over and tweet me on Twitter. I'm at Barnacules. I hope that you guys, each and every day, don't just believe the shit that you see on the internet just because you want to, or you're freaked out by it and you just want to assume that, oh, it could be true, or oh, if it's true. Guys, do your research. Even if something pops up on your screen that says, something bad happened to Trump or Trump lost his office, or don't just assume it's true and start spreading it. Do the research, guys, because every one of these little itty-bitty things ends up blowing up, and then some jackass that just got hired straight out of the internship program for being a drinking buddy at the Wall Street Journal decides that he's just going to call it true, push it out in an article, and literally just cause a huge landslide in a company like Google screwing with content creators and everything like that. And it's not just Google, it's any company, guys. Anytime you see any kind of defamatory shit, including me, when I talk shit about Microsoft, I hope that you are doing your research and going out and finding out that I am absolutely right. Everything that I say in my videos where I talk about the privacy shit with Microsoft, I back up with evidence, and you are welcome to go out there and do the research yourself and confirm everything that I said. And I hope that you do the same thing with everything else you see, instead of just assuming that because it's something you want to believe that it's true and propagating it. So guys, please do not spread fake news. Please support the content creators that you enjoy. And if you don't want to support me and you think I'm a shit content creator, then you feel free to unsubscribe. You feel free to not do YouTube Red, and you feel free to run ad block when you're watching my stuff. Although you probably shouldn't be watching my stuff anyways. Why would you watch my stuff if you didn't like it? I don't know. Maybe some people like not liking something. All right, well, my voice is haggard, guys. I love all of you guys that have supported me. I love all of you guys out there that actually do the due diligence to do the research and keep challenging things. Feel free to challenge me. Make sure you got your facts and your shit straight before you go and set fire to an empire. I've seen so many YouTubers' careers completely destroyed by drama and bullshit and fabricated fake news that later on, months down the road, they fight and fight and fight and clear their name, but the damage is already done and there's no coming back from that. So remember, it's not just as simple as an apology. When shit like this happens, it damages a lot of people's lives. So we need to make sure that we do it right and we catch it in the beginning, and we do the right research and we ask the right questions. And I'm just glad that Ethan actually had his head out there. He had his thinking cap on, and he figured it out, and he talked to the right people, and he got the information, because obviously nobody else was doing it. So thanks again, Ethan. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I know it's a short one, only 21 minutes. But I want to go back to playing BattleBots with my kid. We just had his birthday party today, Xander. He is 7 years old, and he lost both front teeth. It's hilarious. When he smiles, it's legendary. But we've been playing this BattleBots arena thing that somebody got him for his birthday, and it's been a blast. So I want to continue doing that because I don't get to spend as much time as my family as I would like to. A lot of people say since I work from home, oh, you could spend a lot more time with your family. Truth is, when I worked at Microsoft, I spent about the same amount of time with them. I spend a lot of time locked away in a dungeon or on a trip somewhere. It's just all part of the job, and I do it because I love you guys, and I do it because I love giving my family the things that they need. And sometimes there has to be that one little thing that isn't perfect for everything to work out. All right, guys, I love you. I'm not going to tie this up anymore. I'm going to go ahead and hit this little finish button. And guys, please share this video. Not this video, sorry, Ethan's. You don't have to share this live stream unless you feel like you want to. Share Ethan's video. I'll have it linked in the video description. Everybody on Earth needs to see what the hell the Wall Street Journal did. All right, love you guys.